Hey y'all, welcome to Her Energy. I am your gracious host, Lady J, aka Big Stepper, and I'm going to step every time. I'm going to cam down now because I'm actually still at work, y'all. Just listen to the sound of my voice. I'm here, but like I said, I got other stuff going on in my background, so I'm just going to cam down and just try to get this good word out. All right, one second. Okay, so like I said, welcome to Her Energy. I'm your host, Lady J. If it's your first time here, welcome. And I just want to really give a big shout out to anybody that has subscribed to my channel. You don't know me from a can of paint, but it's been quite a few people out here showing me love, and I really appreciate you. I appreciate anyone that's been allowing me to step to their panel and just, share my opinion and, just try to grow with each other and, just get to network and see what's going on out here. Excuse me, I'm new to the YouTube streets as far as putting out content, and I'm just trying to find a little balance in that with, everyday life. So, if it's your first time here, welcome. Hopefully, you'll return, you'll like, subscribe, and share. And, I'm looking forward to growing and glowing with you. Now, getting into the reason why I'm here today, um, my channel is, if you poked around, my channel is central around spirituality. However, I'm going to be talking about different things once I begin to come on here a little more consistent, but, about personal development, just get to know what's going on in the world, period. It's a lot of things, we can share as a people. Like minded individuals is the type of people, that I'm interested in speaking with. Like I always say, I like meaningful conversation. We're all coming from different walks of life. So everyone is welcome. And like I said, let's just grow and glow together. But back to the spirituality thing, I just find it very weird. It's like a lot of unusual things going on, and you know, um I just don't understand it. So I'm just going to give y'all my take on things, and hopefully you can learn something. We can agree to disagree. I'm okay with that too, but my opinion is just as valid as anybody else's. So we're talking about, I call them the broom people because I wouldn't necessarily call these people witches. Um, but this is who they like to represent themselves as. Now, I'm not pointing a finger to anyone in particular because it's so much things that look crazy on YouTube. It's like when you come to YouTube looking for something something I don't even know, as far as if you're trying to grow in spirituality, it's so many ideas, it's so many ways people execute it out here. It's like a lot of it is just laughable to me. um so hopefully, like I said, you can learn something. We can disagree, I'm cool with that too, but for the most part, hopefully someone, by the sound of my voice, you hear something that you can connect to, you know, and we can just go from there. I'm always open for questions. Like I said, I'm not on YouTube as consistently as I would like to be, but you can always hit me in my email at herenergy@gmail if you have a question, or something that you want to get off your chest or off your mind, whichever the two. I'm okay with it. Um, so I just wanted to give y'all some basic facts and information. So when I hear people say, I'm gonna put voodoo on somebody, it's like it's just so disrespectful because voodoo is actually a religion. It's a belief system. So when people say that, people just automatically think that it's a negative thing when that's actually someone's religion. Just the same way someone can say, "Oh, I'm Catholic or I'm Baptist." It's just getting such a negative connotation because people are out here just misusing the term, and namely the broom people, the alleged witches. So we're going to talk about witchcraft. So I'm just like throwing some terms out because, when people are just mishandling and using these terms, sometimes if you don't know, people are getting spooked out and actually believing that these people have power that they actually don't have. So that's why I want to throw some terms out here so you can get familiar with it. Um, Witchcraft. Witchcraft is just basically the act, the work that's being done. So don't confuse that with somebody doing witchcraft and somebody saying I'm doing voodoo. Okay. Now, witches, the real brujas that are out here, you know, um, yes, there are some that are connected, you know, um, whether through family lineage or, they just are gifted with certain gifts. Some people do have the frequency, the vibrations, whatever you want to call it, to raise and manipulate energy, depending on the circumstance. When somebody's saying they're doing witchcraft, it doesn't necessarily mean that it has to be something negative. They just may want to change a situation in their life. You know, that's why it depends on the circumstance. But again, the YouTube broom people, because they're not witches, they would have you to believe that they have so much power. They're burning these candles, they're doing this, they're doing that. And the real power is actually not in the candle. Okay. It's the person, the being that's able to raise and manipulate energy depending on the circumstance. So that's what real witches, brujas, some people call them healers. That's what they actually do. But you have to be tapped into that. And most people, they don't just tell you, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. A lot of people, they do it in silence. You know, they do it in secrecy because that's actually what was taught. If we want to go back with slaves and, our ancestors and things, they did things in secrecy to, again, manipulate energy, change a circumstance. So it's like really disgusting when I hear people throw it out as if, you just have that power to just do this and do that in people's lives. You know, some people may call it people working with two heads, because you have to be able to decipher, are you really tapped in or are you psychotic, and which head you're using. So it's called working from two heads. Some people call it that way, working for two heads. But I'll get into that later on because that's like a little deeper. But for the most part, these people who are so-called witches and brujas, they really don't have that power that they want people to think that they do. Because most people who are actual witches, brujas, healers would never expose their hands this way. These people that are saying that they're witches, they don't even understand the fundamentals of doing work. Okay. Like I said, The power is not in the candle. The power is not in, whatever tools that they want to order up from Amazon or offline, or, their local botanica. It's not, that's not what's giving them the power. That's just a tool. It's the person, the energy behind it. Okay. And then what I'm noticing also, you have these broom people. They have the witchy starter kit. They have these big sensational names. You have the sage, the Florida water, the tarot cards, the incense. They have diamonds, rubies, crystals, magic rocks, whatever you want to call it. It's a lot of that going on. That seems to be the YouTube starter kit. I want to let y'all know, once again, that's not where the power comes from. Those are just tools. Okay. Now, for someone that doesn't want to necessarily use sage, it's so many other herbs that you can use for cleansing. But right off the top of my head, you can actually use cedar. Um, you can use rosemary. You can also use juniper. It's so many other different herbs that you could use besides sage. I get so tired of people saying, I'm going to use sage, I'm going to use sage, I'm going to use sage. You can use other herbs. Just, you can Google some of the stuff that I'm telling you. You can definitely Google it. So sage is not the just the most powerful. No, it's not. It's just not. Let's just dispel that. It's not. Okay. So again, if you do want to burn, herbs, Google herbs. And like I said, from right off the top of my head, I use cedar, rosemary, juniper. I use other herbs, but you don't necessarily have to use just sage. Okay, y'all. Um, what else did I want to tell y'all? I'm gonna get deeper into different things, but I just want y'all to really be careful of these people, and also these people that think that they have these powers. Please be careful on those energies that you think that you're calling on. A lot of y'all don't even know yourself. So for you to be calling on these energies and things, um, probably might want to chill out. Like you're going to sick a ancestor on somebody like a pit bull. That's not cool. So y'all might want to chill out on that. Okay. Um, and if you're just out here, call yourself doing work on somebody just because you don't like them or you had a falling out with them, you might want to chill out on that also. And another thing I want to touch on, everything ain't spiritual warfare, y'all. It's just your reality. And we all have, the energy inside of us to actually change our reality. You know, we're dealing with real time, we're dealing with real situations. It's not always about spiritual warfare. That's something that I'm seeing thrown around and said so much. And it's like, how is it spiritual warfare if a person is not even into those type of things, but they're doing spiritual warfare? No, they're they're doing things to you in real time. It has nothing to do with spiritual warfare. It's just reality. Okay. So again, I don't know if it's like mental illness or people have personality disorders or, you know, um, what it is. I just want y'all to use all your senses, all five of your senses, right? And just understand that these people really don't know what they're doing. These people don't possess the power that they think they possess. Like I said, I don't know if it's mental illness. I don't know what's going on. But all of us, we're in the age of Aquarius. So everybody on this planet, we're experiencing some type of shift. So it doesn't matter at what stage you are, or if you might be a Christian, hell, you might be a Jehovah Witness, whatever you are, the whole planet is going through a shift. So it just does not have nothing to do with, oh, this person burns candles all day, or this person does this all day. No, it has nothing to do with it. We're all going through a shift. You know, being that it's the age of Aquarius, you know, we all of us seem to be seeking a higher consciousness. um we're having mental breaks at times. Our energy seems depleted at times. You're not the only one going through it. Just know that, understand that. So a lot of it, that's going on. You can't control everything that goes on, but for the most part, just try to keep a positive attitude. Um, just stay away from people that drain you. Just don't react to everything, because everything that offends you or gets under your skin, it does not require a reaction, because that depletes your energy as well. Okay. So like I said, I'm going to tap back in. But if anybody has any questions, definitely hit me, her energy at gmail.com. I'll be willing to answer all questions. Let's chop it up. And I'm hoping that I can tap back in by the end of the week. And, we could talk about other things, because, like I said, the gist of my channel is spirituality, but we're going to talk about personal growth and things like that, because all of us have something going on. It's not always love and light with me, believe me. And I do a lot of things, just keep myself on an even keel, and it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of work, y'all. I meditate every day, and even with meditation, it's different forms of meditation. You don't always have to sit in silence. Some people like to listen to music. Some people like to you know, um, just do things that make you feel good. That's a form of meditation. It's all different ways you can meditate, and like I said, I'm going to elaborate on that as well. But y'all all got power. Y'all all got power. So just stop giving these people your power. You know, don't engage with the negative shit. It's not always loving light with me either. But I'm only trying to focus on things that's going to take me higher, things that's going to elevate me, things that's going to raise my vibration. Okay. So, I look forward to chopping it up with you guys. Like I said, anybody that's subscribed, I thank you. I appreciate you. Please like and share. Anybody that's new, please like and share if you choose to. And if you want to drop a comment, you could do that too. I look forward to chopping it up with y'all. Um, it's the big steppers over here, you know. We're gonna get it done. We're gonna talk about it. All right. Talk to y'all later.